Planner people, welcome to my channel. I would like to present to you the 2017 PowerPoints Make It Happen, the Intentional Goal Planner by Lara Casey. This planner is more geared towards goal orientation, discovering and sorting out what it is that you would like to do going forward with your life, whether it be your 3-year plan, your 5-year plan, your 7-year plan, or just what changes would you like to implement in your life for this 12-month cycle that hopefully God will allow us all to be present for. What do you want to do with yourself? What is it that you would like to have happen in your life, and finding that out, what really matters to you, not what society says, not what your neighbor's doing, not what your sister and her husband's doing, but what is valuable to your life interests. So I thought this book would be a very good tool for me to have to incorporate with all the other changes that I'm doing, and just kind of like a recreation of me. I just want to tap into those better aspects of myself, find out what those are, the ones that I don't know yet, and the ones that I do, accentuate on those things and actually set goals that do matter to me, that is relevant, and that's going to bring my life a joy and a happiness that maybe eludes us because we're putting our energy and our focus maybe in lackluster things, or things that gives us temporary satisfaction versus a quality, longer lasting satisfaction. So this, I ordered it on the 24th. It shipped on the 27th, and it was in my house on the 30th of December. This one is their year planner, which sold for $55, and Laura was offering a thank you promo code at the time that I placed the order, and it was $55 with that percentage of a discount off. However, the yearly planner has sold out, so this workbook is no longer available. However, she do have 3 different color patterns of a 6-month undated 2017 book. And it's $40. So I don't think the promo code is still working, but you could, the 3 book colors that she has, which is teal, white, and pink, is available in a 6-month undated. And I was very much close to getting that one because I love the freedom of not being confined to dates, because I do put these books down sometime and go weeks or even a month or so and don't utilize it, and I just feel like it's a waste of money. When it's undated, if you don't want to start it until the last day of this year, you have that flexibility. So look at the 6-month planner in that way, that you can jump in at any time. If you're not a January resolution type of person, and you want to do this at any given moment, the 6 months books could work for you. What else I want to tell you really quickly about Laura? She has a channel here on YouTube. I'll try to put the link in the box below. She's very active, posts throughout the day on Facebook, and I just love it. It's all positive. It's all self-reflective, and just really trying to be our better selves. And I just really love her post. Prior to 2017 beginning, she started a series, and I'm going to put the blog link in the description box below, that kind of gave us like a preparatory workout prior to getting into this book, for those of us that had the dated one. And I loved it. And part 1 was what worked and where to start. And one of the questions she had you to ask yourself in the exercise was, how are you? Really? That's how it was written. Really, how are you? And it made me have to, give a more in-depth answer. Not one of those, I'm blessed, having a great day. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you say, ask people how they doing. God is good. He is with me. And it's like, how are you doing? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And so it really made me think. And then she categorized it. How are you in your finances with your family? So I'm going to put the blog below, and we're going to get in this. Sorry, I like to give you guys the more technological stuff and a briefing on it prior to digging into it. But this is a 7x10. The pages are 7x10, and the overall book circumference is 9x10. This is 110 pages, and some stickers is in here. So let me pause. I'm going to get it out of its sleeve, and then we're going to do like a 10-minute or so walkthrough, and we'll just go through this. There is other videos up, but I'm excited to present it on my channel, and I hope you find the video enjoyable. Be right back. One other thing I want to mention is that Laura does sell other products, other items on her shop. Again, I'll put the link in the box, but she has sticker books, postcard sets. She has felt tip. If you like the Papermate flares, she has her own like inspirational 8-pack of pens. She has a life hardcover book, Make It Happen. She wrote a book, and so her book, Make It Happen, in the journal set, and she has a binder system. So again, just explore the site and take a look. And I brought this out just to show you that when they shipped it to me, this was the book, the planner workbook was inside of here, and then it was in a padded flat rate envelope. All right. Oh, look at this. And we have some more little cards, and it says, you know, all those things you've always wanted to do, you should go do them. So, and this is a postcard, so this is usable. And it's saying, you know, basically social media and sharing and talking about the planner. This is the 2017 Let's Do This PowerSheets. It goes into discussing what this book is to offer and what it's not, I guess, so to speak. Like, and then over here is a little letter. This is where you would personalize it, put your information in. This is your Get Inspired. Join cultivatewhatmatters.com. And it just, and she do live coaching. Her videos are very informative. They're very helpful if you need guidance and direction on how to even begin a process like this. These are areas in which you can communicate with them. And I just want to say, when I purchased the planner, I shared it on my Twitter page, and they responded. And I don't always get that from businesses. So again, they're very on top of your purchases and your activity. They do talk back with you on Facebook. If it's her team members or herself, they're very involved and engaged and appreciate your business. And take a look. It's Time to Flourish, 2017 ideas. And this is like a dump, just taking the ideas out of your head and putting it on paper, writing them out. It's kind of transferring it from one space or realm type of thing and placing it more in a physical place, and then it helps move that idea into fruition and making it happen. So that's what this is for, just writing down different things that's on your mind and your heart. Here is Getting to Know Me, and I love it. I love the test style of it. Just words that describe me, and then you have different words here that you can fill in, and then there's 2 others. So if a word isn't written that you feel represents you, then you can write it down yourself. Over here, my home and personal space is usually, and you can fill in what applies to you. Mine's is clean and organized, but I lose a lot of time in that. So that's something I want to delegate my house chores so that I don't spend so much time making sure my house is in order, but that time could have maybe went to that book that I wanted to read or something like that. Your favorite color, song I love right now, ways I'm most encouraged, things I love to do. What is this one here? My best memories involves I love being around people who I feel motivated when, and then this is a grateful for uh, location. So things that you can write presently that you're grateful for. And then here is some more. Let me read this. Maybe you are afraid to let your pen touch this paper because you want to put down perfect words, final, clear, polished, perfect answers, words that have meaning, words that change things. Maybe you feel inadequate, overwhelmed, lost, or unsure of your path right now. And maybe, like me, you are afraid that the words you put down here will change you, so you hesitate. Guess what? Peonies grow through the dirt, and so do you. Hesitate no more. Let the dirt be dirt. Make a mess and dig in. So it's okay. It's not about that perfection. And I am one of those type A people, and I know people throw that around a lot, but I really am. I have clinical OCD. I don't toss that around because it's not funny. And it's something I have to work on what's important, what not to get lost in, not worrying about something as simple as if the vacuum tracks are all in one direction, things like that. So um I'm saying that to say perfection is an issue for me, can be an issue for me. It's something I have to stay on myself about. And I like that this is giving you the freedom to let it go and to not focus on being perfect. Just get in there and start doing it. And if it's messy, it's okay. Keep going, it'll get right. This is letting go. Love it. This says moving forward requires letting go of something first. Let it go here. This page is just for you. Lay down what is holding you back. You can date it where I am. You could write where you are physically, where you are spiritually, where you are mentally. Where am I? And how do I feel? What are you letting go of to move forward? What do you want to leave behind as you start this year? Mhm. Which areas of your life do you most want to change moving forward? And again, here's some listed things you can select, or you can fill in your own if you don't see it there. Look at this. Comparison isn't just the thief of joy, it's the thief of everything. Keep your eyes on your purposeful path. Celebrate others, celebrate progress, not perfection. Cultivate gratitude over comparison. Gratitude turns what we have into more than enough. Love it, love it, love it. People get hung up on, oh, my sister got a new car. This one owns a house and I'm a renter. Heck with that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. Meet your fears. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And this is new to me. So anyone who's watching this for the first time, I did not pre-look at this, so we're going through it together. Fear can hold us back from making what matters happen. Write your honest feelings here. Challenge yourself to write the things you may not want to write. Why? Seeing your fears and writing can help you meet them and move forward. Your fears do not define who you are. Name them and you can do it. Very inspiring, very motivating, very encouraging, and it's making you sit down. Maybe not binge watch. I do it. I get full with this world and I shut down and I go to Netflix. So this is something maybe you could swap something out that's not as meaningful or not as necessary, and use that time to really sit down with yourself in a quiet spot that's comfortable for you and start answering these questions. The big picture is what's next, and it says everyone ends up somewhere, but few end up somewhere on purpose. Let's make what matters happen on purpose. If you could envision your most fulfilling year yet, what would it look like? Why do you want to live on purpose? Where do you want to be when you're 80? Reflective. And the big picture, get visual. Now, this is something, I mean, it's saying magazine clippings, collage, draw, paint, whatever you like. I'm very big on, I guess, a rough and rugged way of doing like a vision board. I will cut out that sofa I want, or a printer painting of a paint I want to get for the house or something like that. I print it up and cut it out and put it on a copy paper and pin it on the wall. And bit by bit, as I get those things accomplished, I put an X over it, or remove it, or circle it, or check it, something to let me know I did it. And so I love that this is somewhere you can put what you really want to do, or what you would like to have right here. And one of them for me is a spa day or a retreat. I want to go to a concert, things like that. I know, right? I guess you guys are like, really? Yeah, I want a vacation. I want to go to the Bahamas. And then it says progress, not perfection. Good things, challenges, in the wait, what remains confusing, unanswered, unresolved, lessons I learned, big or small, what did the good and the challenging from last year teach you? Here's where things get fun. It says now you know what worked and what didn't. You learned some valuable lessons. You're starting to see the big picture more clearly. So what is not in the big picture? Name the things that are holding you back or could potentially hold you back from making what matters happen. So things you want to say no to and you want to keep a watch out for, and things you want to say yes to for yourself, and that's going to tie in with making your vision or your goal come to pass. What fires me up? What are things that fuel you to make what matters happen? My why, my story, and over here, your name would go here. I am, and think beyond a job title here. Love it. It's not about, oh, I'm a CEO for da 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 da. Who are you? You, the person, not your job title, not your degrees, but you, the person. Love it. In the past, I have, but now I am ready to. I value, and in the story of where I started to where I am now in just a few words. Come on, people. Where do you see something like this? Cultivate what matters, what's growing now. So I guess this is places that you could put some images if you have those little instant printer thingies that I see a lot of the girls have. I know Erin Condrian sells a Polaroid type on her site. It says fill in the garden plots with what's taking up space in your life right now. Include the weeds that are growing that you want to pull. So this is making you identify the heavyweights, the things that is weighing you down. My oldest daughter was one of those things. And it doesn't bring me joy, but she's my child and I love her dearly, but she's someone I have to be very careful with my interactions with her because she can wear your spirit man down. Very absorbing, have a very narcissism attitude, and very attention seeking, and will create situations and always in situations. And I mean, you can begin to drown with her if you're not careful, all going in trying to be helpful, and that's not what she wants. So she would be one of those things that, and people that will go right there. Another one is, I would say, being fearful of the unidentified, the new, adding on another something that I need to fix about myself. Sometimes that can get to be a bit much, but that's the stuff that you could write down. I also I've suffered from depression off and on, and anxiety. And that's something else that can be a dead weight to me. So this is very, very personal. I'm transparent on this channel. Certain things I have been reluctant to say, but this is something going forward. I'm not going to be as shy because truth is truth, and if you want to do better and work on yourself, you can be okay. You know what I'm saying? And then this is grow good things, and this is where you would fill in your life with moving forward what you want, and feel free to get creative. You can use color, oh, all you artists, my son would murder a page like this as far as his artistry skills. I wish I had them. Watercoloring, stickers, whatever your heart desires. The next page is my most purposeful year. Flip back through everything you've written so far, then fill this out. Keep making a mess and letting whatever words are true for you hit the page. You don't need to have the perfect answer or handwriting. Just write what comes to mind first and move forward. Don't overthink it. Like she's saying, that initial answer to the question, write it down. This is yours. And if you put this somewhere, you know, uh, private in your house, then you should be as open and honest as you can be. I mean, that's how you improve. If you sugarcoat it, if you deny, if you won't face it, you'll be in that rut in that particular area of your life. So I'm going to write whatever I need to write that is my true answer. I don't like it, change it. That's how I feel. This tab is about your goals. So this is brainstorm your good goals here. My 2017 goals, tips for great action steps. So she's trying to guide you and give you some ideas and suggestions. Over here is your action plan, your goal, your why, your starting steps, the positive, the people to ask for guidance, accountability on this goal and resource. If it's a social media page, a blogger, a vlogger. If it's like me, I'm very into a lot of health and fitness and wellness stuff. I love Miss Sophie Yuliang. Oh, I know I'm not saying her last name quite right, but I follow her. Once I learned about her, I'm like telling along. I love Laura, what she brings to the table and where I want to go. So this year is just really about wrapping myself around with all the tools and the people that know a little bit more than me, and that's going to be able to educate me on the things that I feel like I want to learn and get better at. So I love that she has that section, and you get several pages. Next one is your month, and we're going to do 1 month together, then I'm going to skip to the end. Prepare well. This is January. It says a year from now, you'll be so glad you started today. What's ahead? On my calendar, important to-dos, and I'm excited for. For my one focal goal or word for this month. So selecting a word that is going to be of value, has meaning, and it represents what you want for that month. And you would write it down there. And I love it. Mine's is like renewal. I'm in a renewal, rejuvenating type of place. I was on fire. I was doing excellent with my workouts and my eating and everything. And I got hit with needing an operation and stuff like that. And I feel like since the end of October, but really the first part of November, I've just been struggling to kind of get it back together. And so just refresh, renewal, and getting back, restart, reset. That would be kind of the word. Let it go. Clear the mental plus your heart clutter. Today I'm feeling the things that have been weighing most on my mind is I am hopeful that I want to, and write out all your worries, fears, stresses, and etc. down here. This is very therapeutic, and I'm going to suggest this planner to a couple of local like rehab centers and like mental health places. I think this would really help someone that's in recovery or trying to find a way to get over or live, even post traumatic stress. This could be useful. Simplify this month your brain stream. Write out all you want to cultivate and accomplish this month, goals you want to take action on, habits you want to grow, ways you'll rest or recharge. Oh my God. And relationships you want to cultivate. This is just perfect for me. So perfect. Top 10 top tending tips. So things to be mindful of and to look out for, or look to incorporate. Your tending list, encouraging words, monthly goals, weekly goals, daily goals. And then down here is a graph type tracker. Love it. Cultivate gratitude for the month of January. And so this box says, this month I am especially grateful for. I'm choosing grace over guilt about. So, what are you going to forgive yourself for? I'm choosing grace over guilt about. And you get a few of these. Someone I am grateful for and why. Come on, man. And that's kind of how each month will go. So we're going to skedaddle to the back. And this says summer. Cultivate joy. Have a fruitful summer. Let go of friendship guilt. Name your summer people. Be the invitation. Write your summer goals. Don't live on a list. Get out there. And I like that she says, name your summer people. Some people are very seasonal in our lives. Some people are around forever, but they pop in and they pop out. And then you have those that just was only to sprinkle your life with their presence for a little while, and then they were to go. And that's a really good thing, like who are your folks, your peeps, that you can really bond with during this particular time of the year. This is a 3-month goal refresh. Let's reflect. Today's date. What am I grateful for? From the last 3 months. What didn't work in the past 3 months? What did work in the past 3 months? And what lessons learned? Hooray! The next 3 months will be full of, and it's got different activities. This is the no list. This is the yes list. I'm focusing on, and right here is my word for the next 3 months. So that is beautiful. And then your year continues on. So that was like a recap section, like a check-in, Phyllis Station check-in type of thing. And it's another one here for fall. So that was summer. Okay, here's spring. Oh my God. Internet clutter, physical clutter, heart clutter, decision clutter. So the first page for the seasons look like they vary just a little bit. And then summers was this. And where's fall? Here's fall. Oh, wow. So it's broke up into quarters. Love it. Savoring cultivates contentment. Slowing down to savor turns what we have into more than enough. Use a PowerSheet sticker and tape this to your fridge or kitchen wall as a reminder to savor what matters. So yeah, don't speedball through your life. Actually, take it in, take the moments in. And I've really been trying to do that with my boys, and I've been trying to teach them to be more mindful of our presence and just being blessed to have a relationship with one another, and to value the time that we have with one another and not be taking it for granted. So that's how the book goes. And then we get to the end. And this is like a You get all the same activities in the month of December, but you get a celebration page. So this is your yearly reflective, and you get to write a lot of, what I learned this year, what I'm grateful for this year. When I'm 80, I want to. So did that change from you from the beginning of this year to the end of the year going into 2018? One small step I'm taking now, I'm excited about. What goals from the beginning of the year did you make progress on? So actually listing what did you get accomplished? What did you get done? Finished. And then here are the pretty stickers. They're very pretty. High five, a lot of check marks, some gold ones, some page flags, hearts, love it. What matters most? Grateful for this. Love this. Some little flowers, arrows. I love her stickers. This is pretty. Make it happen little by little. Progression. Progress is not perfection. Yes, yes, progress. And so just a lot of pretty encouraging stickers. I like it. I may get her sticker book. And then it was another cardboard protector. The only thing I would probably say is I wish that it had pockets, but it's no biggie. When I go back to Target, I've been seeing some posts on, they have like in the dollar spot, like the Erin Condren little like page sticker booky thingamajiggers, and I have a lot left over from my planner, so I may pop one back here in the back just to put a few things in. But overall, this is an awesome tool to incorporate on any progress that you're trying to make with yourself and in your life, and how you want to take better care of you and actually do some things that matter, not what the kids want us to do, not what the spouse want us to do, and this and 80 obligations, but actually do things that is going to bring us some joy and some happiness and peace and wholeness in our lives. So I hope you found this video helpful. Again, I will put the blog, her Facebook page, and her blog, which is also, if you go to the header, it'll lead you to her shop. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, ask them below. And if this video was helpful or useful to you, please thumb me up. Have a blessed day, everyone. Peace.